Good morning, children. Today we are going to see the chapter 15 Recent Trends in Marketing. The market scenario in the world today is changing very rapidly. Today's customers are global and expect international characteristics because of development of information technology, rapid means of transportation, liberalization and mobility of people across the world. Their buying habits are very fast, and so are the fortunes of various organizations. So it is all possible to carry out all the business transactions over an electronic network, primarily through the internet. So the number of internet users increasing very rapidly. They use a variety of tools like computer, laptop, tablet, and smart or Android phone devices to access different websites. Besides, the social media network have opened new avenues of interacting with customers. So first one, e-commerce. E-commerce or electronic commerce. So e-commerce, it is well known that business is a branch of commerce. It looks after the distribution of aspect of the business and also concerned with the exchange of goods and services. If all the activities which directly or indirectly facilitate the exchange of goods done through internet. Another online environment is known as electronic commerce or simply e-commerce. So all the buying and selling, all the direct and indirect activities are exchanges done through internet, and other online environment is known as electronic commerce or e-commerce. The next one, e-business. E-business, the regular production, purchase and sale of goods undertaken with an object of earning profit and acquiring wealth through the satisfaction of human wants is known as e-business. In simple words, if all the transactions carried out through internet and other online tools is called as e-business. So e-business, production, a purchase and sale of goods undertaken with an object of earning profit. So with the object of earning profit, the activities undertaken is called e-business. Here the internet and other online tool is called as a e-business. So e-commerce was e-business. The difference between e-commerce and e-business are given. E-commerce involves commercial transactions done over internet. But e-business is conduct of business processes in the internet. E-commerce is use of electronic transmission. But e-business also includes the exchange of information directly related to buying and selling a product. Those activities which essentially involve monetary transaction are termed as e-commerce. In addition to include activities like procurement of raw material or goods, customer education, looking for supplies, etc. So e-commerce usually requires the use of just a website. E-business involve the use of CRMs, ERP that connect different business processes. So e-commerce involve the mandatory use of internet. E-business can involve the use of internet, intranet and extranet. The next heading is e-marketing. So electronic marketing or e-marketing is the process of marketing of product and services over internet and telecommunication network. So refer to promoting product through online. So e-marketing or electronic marketing, in simple terms, marketing strategies and techniques which are utilized to assess target customers through online mode are referred to as e-marketing. Then definition of e-marketing. So e-marketing is achieving marketing objectives through the use of digital technologies like internet, World Wide Web, email, wireless media, and management of digital customer data and electronic customer management system. So according to Judy and Strauss, e-marketing refers to the application of broad range of information technology for creating more customer value through more effective segmentation, targeting, differentiation, and positioning strategies, planning more difficulties and efficiently, and executing the conception of distribution, promotion, and pricing of goods. Then objectives of e-marketing. The following are the objectives of e-marketing. First one, expansion of market share. Then reduction of distribution and promotional expenses. Achieving higher brand awareness. Strengthening database. There are 4 objectives: expansion of market, reduction of distribution, achieving higher brand awareness, and strengthening database. The next heading is advantages of e-marketing. First one, it is anytime market. So e-market provides 24 hours and 7 days, 24/7 service to its users. So consumers can shop or order the product anytime from anywhere. Then direct contact of end consumers by the manufacturers cut down the substantially and intermediation cost. So the products bought through e-marketing become cheaper. So products are at cheaper price. Third one, customers can buy whatever they want to buy. So customer can buy whatever they want, need just by browsing the various sites. Then disadvantages. E-marketing is of high cost since the companies have to spend more advertise the product. So high cost for e-marketing, which requires a strong online advertising campaign for which company has to spend a large amount. So the cost of website design, software, hardware, maintenance of business site, online distribution cost, and investor time all must be factored into the cost of providing service or product online. Then second one, it is not suitable for small scale industries. So it is not suitable for small size business and also deters customers from buying who involves on long distances. Then third one, companies hardly update their information on their website. While the number of customers are continuously growing, companies hardly update the information on website. Then fourth one, customers have fear of using their credit card because they are suspicious about their security. Many buyers are suspicious about the security of the internet. As a result, many visitors of business websites do not like to use their credit card to make purchase. So there is a fear of their cards being misused by fraudulent practitioners. Then examples for e-marketing, Amazon and Shein. The next one, traditional marketing. So traditional marketing is a very expensive and take more time to promote a product. It is a time consuming promote product service under the traditional marketing and it needs more manpower. Then the marketing 24/7 around the year with minimum manpower is not possible in the traditional marketings. Televisions, newspapers. So traditional and digital. Traditional marketings mainly used with the help of print media, broadcasting, telemarketing. For example, newspaper, magazines, TV, radio ads, direct mail including flyers, postcards, catalog and telemarketing. But digital includes marketing effort anchored on electronic devices, websites, social networking sites, content marketing, banner advertisement, Google advertisements and video marketing. Then cost efficient method of marketing, unprecedented audience reach allows direct response from the intended audience. The next heading is e-tailing or electronic tailing. So, e-tailing or electronic tailing refers to selling of goods and services through shopping website or through virtual store to the ultimate consumer. Just as a physical store displays its products in windows and attract the customer towards it, the shopping website displays the images of the product and highlight features and benefits along with attractive offers and lures the customers to buy the product. In order to attract the customers, the shopping website exhibit their product in a attractive way. It is a business to consumers transaction model. It is also called as online retailing. The next examples for e-tailing: Amazon, Jabong, Snapdeal, eBay, Alibaba.com, Flipkart, Myntra. The next heading is green marketing. So green marketing of eco-friendly product. It is a marketing for eco-friendly product. Green marketing involves developing and promoting products and services which satisfy customers' wants and needs for quality, performance, affordable pricing, and convenience, all without causing a detrimental impact on the environment. It refers to holistic marketing concept with growing awareness about the implication of global warming, non-biodegradable solid waste, harmful impact of pollution, etc. So green marketing is also called as environmental marketing, ecological marketing, eco-friendly marketing, and sustainable marketing. The next heading is service marketing. What is service marketing? A service is any activity or benefit that one party can offer and another which is intangible and does not result in ownership. It denotes the processing of selling goods like banking, tourism, insurance, etc. A service is any activity or benefit that one party can offer to another which is essentially intangible. For example, service marketing is a specialized branch of marketing. Service marketing denotes the processing of selling services of goods like telecommunication, banking, insurance, car rental, healthcare, tourism, etc. The service products are mostly intangible. For example, inseparable from service provider and service variable depending on the mood swing of the service providers, perishable in quick time. So, the unique characteristics of service marketing warrant different strategies compared with the marketing of physical goods.